amazingly shiny blonde hair and eyes that are so perfectly blue, I have occasionally wondered if she wears those specially coloured contact lenses. Me, usually seen in scruffy jeans and random tops like combat jackets or baggy jumpers discovered while mooching around charity shops on a Saturday afternoon. Heather always sports the latest designer clothes. So trendy, she's often seen wearing the in thing before it's even in. Me, shortish attention span and a tendency to play battleships with Izzy rather than always listen to the teacher, hence my tendency to get told off rather a lot, except in English, which I love. The English teacher, Mr. Martins, is cool. He has the longest handlebar moustache in the world, a completely bald head, and literally 25 earrings in each ear. Plus, he occasionally makes his lessons interesting and seems to think I have the ability to talk sense. Heather, probably every teacher's favourite pupil, always listens, always volunteers to help, head of the netball team and Year 8 prefect. Always surrounded by about 5 girls who hang on her every word and copy her every move, and at least 5 boys who all want to be her boyfriend. Looks down her nose at anyone who isn't part of her clique of friends/worshippers. You might have gathered that Heather is not my favourite person in the world. She glanced round at me, glaring as if I were a piece of dirt that had accidentally got stuck on her shoe, then turned back to the teacher. As Heather calmly explained the finer details of coastal erosion on a local prehistoric site, I breathed out and tried to think up some strategies for staying awake till the end of the lesson. I tore a piece of paper from my rough book and scribbled on it. What did I miss? I passed the piece of paper to Izzy under the table. Izzy opened the note and read it. She started to write something on it. Then she scribbled it out, scrunched the paper into a ball, and chewed on the end of her pen. Uh-oh. See, Izzy and I go far back as I can remember. I know her about as well as I know myself. Better, sometimes. And I know that when she chews the end of her pen, it means she's worried about something. The only thing that indicates even more trouble than chewing the end of her pen is if she takes her glasses off and nibbles the end of them. Izzy has about 50 pairs of glasses and changes them whenever she changes her outfit. Today was a school day, so she was wearing her blue ones to match our uniform. I tore another piece of paper from my book. What's up? I wrote. Izzy read the note. Then she took off her glasses and nibbled on the end of them. Double uh-oh. Finally, she put her glasses back on, scribbled something on the piece of paper and passed the note back. Can't explain now. Tell you on the way home. And I don't know why, but something about her words made me feel even more nervous than the thought of my appointment with Miss Cooper. Izzy was waiting for me in the cloakroom. What did she say? She asked as she passed me my coat, and we made our way across the schoolyard. Just the standard, you need to take your work more seriously, lecture, I said, pulling on my coat and slinging my bag over my shoulder. Could be worse, Izzy said. Yeah. Miss Cooper had been known to keep students behind for an hour, copying out articles from National Geographic and rearranging the objects on her nature table, so I'd had a lucky escape. So, what's the thing you couldn't tell me earlier? I asked. Izzy hadn't met my eye since we'd come out of the school building. She glanced furtively round, as if we were being watched. Nudging her head towards the park, she pulled me across the road. In here, she said. We often went home through Smeaton's Park. In the summer, there was usually an ice cream van outside the gates, and there was a lake in the middle of the park, where we'd throw the crusts from our lunch boxes to the ducks that gathered there.